In a peaceful valley, where the morning mist wrapped the earth like a soft blanket, lived a 27-year-old woman named Leon. To everyone in her village, she was a symbol of kindness and strength. She worked hard, helped others without being asked, and greeted every sunrise with responsibility on her shoulders. But behind her gentle smile lived a storm no one could see. Her nights were restless, her mind replaying old mistakes again and again. Her days were filled with worry about a future that had not yet arrived. It felt as if her thoughts were tangled in a dark forest, loud and confusing, with no clear path forward. Leon could barely sleep. Even when she closed her eyes, her mind continued racing. She tried to focus on simple tasks, but her thoughts would wander away, lost in a maze of what-ifs. The little things that once made her smile now felt empty. Laughter faded from her life, replaced by a silent fear and the heavy weight of endless overthinking. Does this sound familiar? Maybe you felt that way too. Like your mind is a crowded room, with no space left for peace. Well, Leon's story might hold a key for you, just as it did for her. One afternoon, while passing through the village market, Leon overheard travelers speaking about a strange old man who lived deep inside a hidden bamboo forest. They called him the Bamboo Keeper. Long ago, he had been a great scholar in a busy city, known for his wisdom and deep understanding of the human mind. But when age touched his hair with silver, he left the noise of the world behind and chose to live among the whispering trees. They said he didn't give people answers. Instead, he guided them to discover the answers buried within their own hearts. A small spark of hope lit up inside Leon. This was different. This wasn't a quick fix or an easy solution. It was a path to self-discovery. Perhaps this old man could help her find the peace she had been searching for. Without a moment of hesitation, she packed a small bag. As the sun began to rise the next morning, she left her village and started her journey toward the bamboo forest. She walked for days, over hills and across streams, through paths where sunlight filtered gently through the leaves above her. Her feet grew tired and her body felt weak, but her heart pushed her forward. Every step was a step away from the person she was, and a step towards the person she hoped to become. Finally, one cool evening, she reached a quiet place where tall bamboo trees swayed in the wind, creating a soft, rustling music around her. In the middle of the forest, covered with green moss and surrounded by birdsong, stood a small hut. A silver stream flowed calmly nearby. On the porch of the hut sat an old man with a long white beard. His hands moved slowly and carefully as he carved a bamboo flute. He didn't look surprised when Leon approached, as though he had been expecting her. "Grandfather," she said respectfully, her voice trembling slightly, "my mind is full of worries and fears. I cannot stop thinking. I have lost my peace. Please, teach me how to find it again." The old man lifted his calm eyes and looked at her with a deep, knowing kindness. "You have come here because your mind is too full," he said gently. "If you wish to find peace, you must first learn to be empty. Come with me." He led her behind the hut, to a place where long bamboo poles were stacked neatly. He picked up a smooth, hollow bamboo tube and handed it to her. It was light, and she could see right through it. "Take this bamboo to the river and fill it with water," he said. "Bring it back to me full. But remember, the only water you may carry is what truly belongs to you." Leon looked at the hollow bamboo, completely confused. She knew water would run straight through it. How could she possibly bring it back full? But she didn't question the old man. There was a wisdom in his eyes that she trusted. She bowed her head and walked toward the river. When she reached the water, she dipped the bamboo into the cool, clear stream. As she expected, the water flowed right through and disappeared back into the river. She tried again and again. She tried holding it at different angles, pressing her hands over the ends, moving it faster, moving it slower. But nothing worked. The bamboo refused to hold the water. Hours passed under the sinking sun, and still, the bamboo remained empty. Her hands trembled from exhaustion. Frustration filled her chest and hot tears burned in her eyes. It felt like another failure in a life full of them. With a heavy heart, she returned to the hut, holding the empty bamboo in her hands. "Grandfather," she whispered, her voice full of shame, "I failed. No matter how hard I tried, the bamboo couldn't hold any water." The old man smiled, a soft and knowing smile that reached his eyes. He took the bamboo carefully from her hands. "My child," he said, his voice as gentle as the evening breeze, "you cannot fill something that was meant to be empty." Layan looked at him puzzled. He gently tapped the bamboo a few times. "This bamboo is not special because it is full. It is special because it is empty. Because it is empty, the wind can pass through it. Because it is empty, it can become a flute. And because it is empty, it can sing the music of peace." He looked directly into her eyes, and in that moment, she felt he could see right into her soul. "You tried to fill this bamboo the same way you fill your mind with fears, with regrets, with worries about tomorrow and pain from yesterday. And just like the water, none of it stays. It only drains your strength, leaving you tired and empty in the wrong way." He placed the hollow bamboo back in her hands. "Your mind must become like this bamboo, open, light, and empty. Only then can peace flow through you." In that moment, a deep silence filled the forest. It was as if the world held its breath. And in that silence, Layan felt something shift deep inside her. She realized that her entire life, she had been holding on to guilt, anger, and worry as though they were precious treasures. But none of them truly belonged to her. None of them deserved a home in her heart. They were just water passing through. "So, when my mind becomes empty," she whispered, the realization dawning on her, "I will find peace?" The old man nodded. "When you let go of the past and stop trying to control the future, your mind becomes clear. Like the bamboo, it will become light. Only then can the true music of life pass through you." Just then, a gentle breeze moved through the bamboo forest, and the trees sang in a soft, beautiful melody. Layan closed her eyes, and for the first time in years, she felt calm. Truly calm. The storm inside her had finally passed. The next morning, as the sun rose and painted the forest with golden light, Layan stood outside the hut, breathing in the fresh air. The old man walked toward her and placed a beautifully carved bamboo flute in her hands. "This is for you," he said. "Whenever your mind becomes heavy again, hold this flute and remember the lesson of the bamboo. Stay empty, and peace will always find you." With deep gratitude, Layan bowed and began her journey back home. But she was no longer the same woman who had left. Her steps felt lighter. Her heart felt free. Her mind was quiet, just like the hollow bamboo she now understood so well. From that day on, whenever her thoughts tried to overwhelm her, she would hold the flute close, take a deep breath, and whisper to herself, "Peace is not found in holding on. Peace is found in letting go." And in that letting go, her life finally began to sing. In our own lives, we so often do what Layan did. We cling to the pains of the past and the fears of the future. We carry burdens that were never meant for us to hold. We try to fill our minds with control, with what-ifs, with replays of our mistakes. But this story reminds us that a peaceful mind is not created by adding more thoughts. It is created by releasing the ones that hurt us. Just like the hollow bamboo, when we make space inside ourselves by letting go of regret, fear, and overthinking, life begins to flow with clarity and calm. We become a vessel for peace, for joy, for the beautiful music of the present moment. Remember, peace does not come from holding on. Peace comes from letting go. If you are struggling, please know you are not alone. It's okay to ask for help, whether it's from a friend, a family member, or a professional. Finding your own bamboo keeper can make all the difference. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, Please consider liking and subscribing for more content to help you find your inner peace.